Welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out one of the tiniest showstoppers in the spider world, the peacock jumping spider. Don't let their size fool you. These little guys are packed with color, personality, and some seriously cool moves. We're going to dive into what makes them so amazing, from their hunting skills to their wild courtship dances and how to safely keep them. First off, let's talk looks. These spiders are tiny, like half an inch tiny, but they're covered in shimmering scales that can flash blue, green, orange, you name it. The males are the real rock stars, showing off colorful fans on their backs to catch the eye of females. And those big, forward-facing eyes, super expressive, almost like they're staring right at you. You can find these little beauties in the eastern U.S., hopping around forests, fields, and even gardens. They love sunny spots where insects are easy to catch. And while they mostly stick to nature, sometimes they sneak into urban areas if there's plenty of food. Basically, if bugs are around, you might just spot one of these colorful cuties. Here's where it gets really fun. They don't build webs to trap food. Nope, these spiders are hunters. They stalk, pounce, and leap like little acrobats, grabbing flies, aphids, and other tiny insects. Their moves are super precise, fast, and just plain fascinating to watch. It's like watching a miniature ninja in action. And now, the dance. Male peacock jumping spiders really go all out to impress a lady. They lift and spread their colorful fan, shake their legs, and perform this tiny rhythmic dance that looks like a mix between a ballroom performance and a flash mob. Females are picky, so the male really has to earn her approval. Talk about high stakes in the spider world. After the dance, if all goes well, the female lays eggs in a silk sac tucked safely in leaves or bark. The babies hatch in a few weeks and immediately start their own adventures. They grow by molting, shedding their old exoskeletons as they get bigger. Life's short for them, usually around a year, but they definitely make it exciting. If you're thinking about keeping one as a pet, they're actually pretty low maintenance. A small enclosure with some ventilation, hiding spots, and climbing branches does the trick. Feed them tiny live insects and they'll thrive. Watching them hunt and dance up close, absolutely mesmerizing. If you're thinking about the perfect enclosure for a peacock jumping spider, a 4x4x6 tarantula cribs treehouse switch is ideal. They give enough height for climbing, jumping, and showing off all those colorful moves. These cribs also make it easy to add sticks, bark, and tiny plants for decoration and silk anchoring. And the built-in ventilation helps keep things dry and mold-free. Basically, it's a simple, ready-to-go setup that mimics their natural environment perfectly while giving you a clear view of all their antics. For substrate, you can use something simple like cocoa fiber or a light soil mix, just enough to hold a bit of moisture without staying wet. Add in some decor like small sticks, bits of bark, or even fake plants so they have places to climb, hide, and anchor their silk. Let's rewind a bit and talk history. The peacock jumping spider, scientifically known as Miratus volans, was first identified in the early 20th century. These tiny performers are native to Australia, and it was naturalist William Rainbow who first formally described the species in 1901. Even back then, scientists were amazed by the vibrant colors and intricate courtship dances that make them stand out from other spiders. But, for giving researchers insight into spider behavior, vision, and communication, today they're famous not just for their looks, but for giving researchers insight into spider behavior, vision, and communication. Humidity and temperature are another important piece of the puzzle. In Australia, they experience moderate humidity with occasional misting from rain. So lightly misting one side of the enclosure a few times a week can replicate that environment. Avoid making the substrate soggy. Peacock jumping spiders prefer it slightly damp, not wet. By combining proper light, vertical climbing spaces, and gentle humidity, you're giving your spider a setup that's not just functional, but also comfortable, letting it behave naturally and show off all those jaw-dropping moves. So there you have it, the peacock jumping spider. A tiny creature that proves size doesn't matter when it comes to style, smarts, and showmanship. If you love checking out these little arachnid performers, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next adventure into the wild world of exotic animals.